is available right now, we shall start. And it is going to take us about 30 minutes or so. So for your planning purposes, the agenda is a short one. I will invite one of you to give us, to volunteer with a prayer. Then after the prayer, my colleagues, the deputy deans, if they are around online, Dr. Nkutu, I'll confirm if he's there. I know he's in a workshop. Then Professor Solite, I know is attending academic board if it's not ended. All right. And then the faculty registrar, if Harriet is online, I'm trying to confirm. Now, those three, if they are online, I'll invite them to give a word. They are in charge of all these programs. And then I will give you a briefing about the graduation, how it is set, what is expected of you, and what you should expect. And then, of course, that will go with talking about your transcripts, talking about your certificates, and then we shall be done. All right, so may I invite a volunteer to give us a prayer? Anyone caught by the Spirit? Anyone caught by the Spirit to give us a prayer? You people used to pray. Hey, for everyone, we are muted. Hey, Chris, that they are muted. Chris, can you randomly select someone and unmute them to give a prayer?
So let us pray.
All right, Lillian. Yes, proceed.
Yes, anointed place, but I hope you can hear me.
We hear you.
Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, we want to thank you for this evening. We want to thank you for the gift of life. And we want to thank you for this milestone. Father, we put this meeting in your hands, and whatever we are going to deliberate, the betterment of our life. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Amen.
All right. Amen. Thank you, Lillian, for that prayer. I was checking Harriet. Are you online? Harriet is not online. They have been in academic board. Professor Light is an academic board. Dr. Nkutu is attending a workshop. All right. I will straight away take you to the briefing. This briefing, as I have done for all graduates of this year, I will give you the briefing. I will give you the briefing very quickly, very excitedly. I'm certainly excited that you have reached this level. When we invited you for Viva, that was another hurdle to prepare for. And I mentioned to you that the degree, your master's degree, is obtained immediately you pass your Viva. And I want to be sure whoever is here, you are clean with us, you pass your Viva, congratulations. By now, you should be having your degree. If you had walked to Makerere and officially asked for it. But I know many students try to put graduation into the mind, especially those of you who did Viva from October, November, December. It was quite a hectic time for us, quite hectic. Many of you know how we gave you short notice. You know how you were in 3 different panels. My team did what it takes to ensure that many of you did your Viva. I congratulate and thank your supervisors who walked you the journey. I thank the examiners, both internal and external, who also who helped us a lot. In terms of who helped us a lot in terms of what they were to give you as the feedback, so we are really excited that we are having this moment. You may want to know that there are several of your colleagues who submitted in October, I think a few in September, others in November, others in December. They were unfortunately not able to get to the finishing point in time. But as I have mentioned hundreds of times, Viva is not done in line with graduation. For us, you get your master's degree immediately. You have what? You have defended. You defend your research, you go to Makerere and get your degree. So graduation is a ceremony. So I'm just going to brief you on the ceremony. But you already have your degree, you would already have gotten it. But I know even Makerere was delaying people. They were saying, no, since graduation is only a few months away, why do you disturb us with your transcript? Why do you disturb us with your degree? But essentially, you earn your degree immediately. You have successfully defended your Viva. And I congratulate you upon that. I know many of you have a lot to say about Viva, but I always ask you to be my ambassadors, my disciples. Tell others that it is possible. Within this class here, we have the 2023. And I'm particularly happy with the 2023 class because the 2023 class finished in time. And by finishing in time, you give us hope, you give us a name, and certainly you give the promise to what we have been preaching in terms of pushing students to finish. Those who are coming before you, after you, the 2024 class, most likely will finish in greater numbers because their curriculum has been revised to push them in order for them to complete. So the proposals have all been reviewed en masse together at the same time. They are all getting comments at the same time. And right now, they only have 3 courses, one of which is dissertation writing. So they are right now, their whole semester is about dissertation writing. And they are going to do it as part of the class. So you can imagine the difference. But I congratulate the 2023. The 2022, you have done great. You are also within time. The 2021 and the 20, you were affected by COVID. So when you are completing now, we also congratulate you are within the time. The 2017, 18, and 19, those of you who have completed, I congratulate you for persevering the long journey. Whatever the reason was that you delayed on the program, some of you are required to be reinstated in order for you to defend. I know you went through a lot, and that will be very, very important for that matter. So I congratulate you, and together with my colleagues, the entire school, I can see my colleagues, the deans, Professor Sone Nyeko. Thank you for being online. We are really excited that the master's students are finishing. Now, regarding the graduation ceremony, later we'll invite my colleague, Prof. Sone, to give a word to you as our students, as one of the deans, and the other deans possibly online. Regarding the ceremony, Makerere University is holding the 76th graduation ceremony. The 76th graduation ceremony is the one we are in. It started today, and I've just actually come from Makerere to address this meeting. It started today, so we are in session 1 of the 4 sessions that are going to take place. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The 76 is going to run in 4 sessions. The one of last year, the 75th, ran in 5 sessions. For you, the MOOBS students, you are going to appear in the 3rd session of the 76th graduation ceremony. And the 3rd session will be due on Thursday, February 26, starting at 7 a.m. So please beware that you are for Thursday. Now, for purposes of you people who may be having inquiries from your community, from the village, you might be having workmates who are saying, I'm graduating in Makerere. This is the schedule for your information. This is the schedule for your information. Today, February 24th, we had the School of Law, we had the College of Education, we had the College of Computing and Information Science, and we had the College of Agriculture and Environmental Science. Those ones have finished today. They already have their degrees. And the ceremony went very well. And from my observation, it ended at 2:15 p.m. because it had so many other nitty-gritties, ministers, addresses, and the like. But some of these are usually on day one. So tomorrow we shall have the College of Natural Science, we shall have the College of Veterinary Medicine, we shall have the College of Health Science, and the School of Public Health. That is tomorrow. On Thursday, we shall have Makerere University Business School, and we shall have the College of Business and Management Science. Please note, on Thursday, we shall have two business-related colleges, MUBS and COBAMS. We all offer the same and related courses, and I will make mention of something more shortly later. On Friday, which is the last session, we shall have College of Engineering, we shall have College of Humanities, we shall have the Institute of Gender, and we shall have Makerere Institute of Social Research. So those are the colleges. That is the order in which the 76th session is taking place right now in Makerere for your information. So it is important for you to note your day of Thursday. And so these are the following briefs about Thursday. These are the following briefs about Thursday, which you need to put into your mind. By now, as I speak to you now, on Tuesday, all of you should have cleared with the respective offices. If you have not cleared with the BASA, the library, the security, medical, name it, you may have spent years at MUBS and never went to the health center, but clearance might require it. You may have never gotten a book from the library, but clearance requires it. So do not clear with the BASA, where you have been having responsibility, but clear with the respective offices. By now, you should have confirmed that you have the full gown, or you have picked the gown. There has been some contingental plans to make sure that everyone has the gown, but there were some delays. But as I speak now, all the gowns are available at Makerere for all those who have paid. So if you did pay, please right away get your gown. Don't delay, because now people are busy with the sessions that have begun. You could go there and find yourself having some kind of what? Some kind of delays. So please pick your gown. Do not delay. And when you pick your gown, please check that it has three pieces. You are graduate students, you know this better. It must have the wood, it must have the main gown, it must have the cap, or what we call the mortarboard. Those of you who did not graduate in business previously, we know, like the MBAs, we have those of agriculture, where you put on green. There are those of law who put on purple. There are those of health who put on yellow. This time your gown should be cream. The wood you are putting on is cream. So do not say, you are proud to be from KAYES, from the College of Agriculture in Makerere. So you say, I've done my MBA in MUBS, but me, I still belong to KAYES. So I would wish to put on my green. No, sir, no, madam. Your color now, as a graduate of MUBS, is cream and not yellow. So please check that pack they gave you. There was some mix up. Those of you in marketing, you know how you can package wrong things in a pack. So they were at times some few mistakes where the pack had a different college instead of the college someone has registered for. So check that you don't have purple, you have cream as the wood. Of course, plus the cap, what you call the mortarboard, and it has with it should be having that car flowing thread, or what we call the tuft. When you are putting on your gown, that tuft is on the left hand side. When you put on the gown, it is on the left hand side. So please do not put it anywhere the other way round. So please check your gown. By now, you should have the gown. If you don't have the gown, I want to hear what the problem is, and we can quickly support you to get it. By now, you know that you are supposed to have downloaded your invitation card. And this is where some delays have been on downloading your cards. Makerere has gone IT and digitization, and that's what we are talking about everywhere. So the cards are downloadable from your student portal. There was a delay for those of you who started early, that the students of MOOBS were not accessing the portal because you are not on Makerere main portal, but quick technology was done so that even if you are MOOBS, your portal links quickly and directly to the Makerere side. So by now, I want to hear and get comfortable that all of you have tried to download your cards, you have them, and you are downloading also for 2 guests. Each one of you is entitled to 2 guests. Please don't bring the whole village. Don't bring the whole clan. Don't bring the whole family. You are bringing 2 guests for logistical reasons. If the others come, they will not enter the Freedom Square. They can be within Makerere. They can be within Makerere, but there is some checkpoint where they will not be allowed, including your drivers and your escorts. They will not be allowed after some point towards the Freedom Square. So check that you have downloaded. If you have failed, my colleague Chris Ruinda is online. He can give you technical support. And if not, I think I wanted to ask someone from Makerere to come online and give you the brief. I have for all the sessions I had yesterday briefing undergraduates, we used someone from Makerere came online, but the information was giving is you go on your portal and then you'll be able to download it. We shall provide that support shortly after. All right. By now, you should have confirmed those 2 guests and informed them that they are coming on Thursday. And you are supposed to be in Makerere by 7 a.m. You're expected to be seated by 7 a.m. So inform them quickly. And I know some of you have trouble of selecting the 2. That's why we must emphasize this. Others, the 2 are very difficult because there are too many. Others, the 2 might be very difficult because you have a spouse, you have mommy, you have daddy, you have grandma, grandpa. So you have twins. So please select the 2 and inform them as soon as today, because they have to know. Their invitation card is online. That is 1. The parking sticker. There is no parking sticker. You don't need a parking sticker. The card you download has a QR code. That QR code will be able to identify you in Makerere. It will be scanned and it will show your identities and it will confirm you are the one, and the security will show you where to park. But for avoidance of confusion, do not use the main gate. The gate for graduates is the Eastern Gate and the Western Gate. The Eastern Gate is that gate adjacent to Murago Hospital. That is what is called the Eastern Gate. The Western Gate is the one towards the Nankuravye Sir Apollo Kagwa Road, on the other left extreme of Makerere. That is the Western Gate. So if you come to the main gate with the student sticker, most likely you'll be told to go to the western gate or eastern, and the confusion can be had. So please come early, avoid the confusion, go to the western gate, you'll enter. But I want you to be aware that the day MUBS is graduating at Makerere, the numbers are high. Every day, every year, MUBS is graduating, the numbers are high. So do not take chances. You imagine the MUBS presenting, I think I'll give you the statistics shortly, about 2,800 students. And if you are calculating 2,000 plus students, each student is coming with two guests. You are talking about roughly 10,000 plus people entering Makerere on the Thursday. So about 10,000 people entering Makerere on Thursday. You can imagine what that means. You can imagine what that means. All those people around Makerere at the same time. It is quite a big number, and so do not take chances. Do not take chances. There is a lot, and you need to come early. Please manage your time immediately and plan accordingly. Do not say, let me first dash to office and come back. Makerere University is going to present, we are going to present 2,118 graduates in undergraduates. The total for MUBS is 2,641. Out of 2,641, we shall present 8 PhDs. We shall present masters. Those of you I'm talking to right now, I have 140 online. You are supposed to be 515. So I will have the honor of presenting the largest number in the last 20 years, and that is 515 graduates with masters. That's the number I'm going to present. And then for undergraduates, my colleagues will present 2,118. That is quite a big number. 2,118. Total 2,641 from MUBS on Thursday. So please, this is it. There are no car stickers. The car stickers are not there, but the card you download, is the car sticker. It is that card you download with the guests that will enable you to enter Makerere, and the security will show you where to park. Ordinarily, once you enter Eastern Gate or Western Gate, the traffic will show you where you are going to park. You don't need car stickers. So that is the issue to do with the graduation days, the combination of the colleges, and what you have to know. All right. The second part, briefly, is about your personal program. Please, I have just mentioned the graduation program starts at 7 a.m. when you are expected to be seated. You're expected to be seated by 7 a.m. The program, if we have delayed a lot, we shall go to 1:30. But I foresee that by 1 o'clock, we shall be done, or thereabouts. 1 o'clock. That's the program. So given that time, there will be a bottle of water, but please mind your health. Some of you have health issues, sickness, periods, diet issues. You could have a problem because of the long hours. So please manage your health. Manage what you eat the day before so that you not need to be moving up and down. The tent will be crowded. That one you must know. The master students will be seated in front, yes, just behind the PhDs, but it will be crowded. Undergraduates, you are imagining 2,600 people in one tent. All those are graduates in one tent. Many of you have organized the parties and functions where you say, this is a tent of 100, let's put 5 tents of 500, and that is the whole function. Now think of 500 guests who were at your wedding times 5, actually times 6. That is That is 2,000 plus COBAMS. Now the College of Business, which is COBAMS, with whom we are going to be presented the same day, presenting 975 students. 975 students, which means plus 2,600. Someone with quick mathematics, you are looking at about 4,000 people seated together in one tent. And so movements for easing yourself, okay, the washrooms are there, they are clean, they will be worked on, but it gives you quite a doing for you to move within that crowd. If you have health issues and you require 5 meters around you without a person, unfortunately, that space will not be there. And so manage yourself, plan yourself accordingly. That is very, very important on your personal level. I have talked about time management. I've talked about checking where you are coming in, check your schedule, check your dressing. Your master's students, I not talk about dressing. I spent the whole of yesterday talking to undergraduates, and I was emphasizing the issue of dressing. Some of them were dressed skimpily. About 4 years ago, we had a scandal where the Kagar, younger graduate, I think thought the gown is the main dress, so put on underwear and put the gown on top. No dress. Everyone was scandalized. Then journalists took the day, and people said, this is MOOCs, the business school, who teach marketeers, who teach accountants, who teach these people, where have morals gone? So for masters, you have ever graduated. I will not emphasize the issue of dress, but there could be some of you who want to show off that you are now there. So please dress decently. I would be disappointed if I see you dressed badly like the undergraduates I talked to yesterday. And there are people where you pick your gowns, there are people who are selling shirts, medals. There are people selling medals like those of World War I veterans saying they are part of it. No. If you have those things on you, you'll not be allowed in the square. They will not be allowed. What you need is the main gown, the wood, which is cream, and then, of course, the cap, the mortarboard. That is what we expected of you. Lastly, the setup of the function. The setup. How is the setup? The setup is in such a way that there are two huge tents. Two huge tents. One is on the lower side, left-hand side, right-hand side. The other one is on the upper side. Those of you who are not graduates of Makerere may not be conversant with the Freedom Square. But those of you who are graduates of Makerere, you were there for your undergraduate, the setup is the same. But those of you who are graduates from elsewhere, you will find two huge tents. Before you enter those two huge tents, there will be a checkpoint, a more serious checkpoint. Now, for you to get to that, you must have your cards with you. Now, the books, each one of you is entitled to your graduation book. It is not mandatory that to enter you will have it. But the books right now are available at Makerere, and I've just confirmed they are distributing those of the students of MOVES in Senate building. When you get there, they will direct you to the particular room where the books for Makerere students are being distributed. If you can make it to Makerere today, please do so. If you cannot make it, go there tomorrow. You will get it right the whole day. They are distributing the whole day. You need your identity card. And if you have also downloaded those invitation cards, the faster that will do. If you cannot make it today, tomorrow, you'll be able to get that book on Thursday. On Thursday morning, on Thursday afternoon, even after the function, the ceremony, you'll be able to get your book. You just need your ID, you just need those downloaded invitation cards, and you'll get your book. It is there for you. All right. It is not mandatory that you need it. When they are checking to enter the ground, they just need that downloaded card, which they will use the QR code to confirm you are the one, together with your two guests. The two guests will sit on the left-hand side in the huge tent on the upper side. For you graduates, you'll go on the lower side. Please don't come with Hajj and say this is fasting time. For me, I sit with Hajj, I sit with Hajjat. No, they will sit alone in the upper side. For you, you will sit among the graduates. Whatever title you are, you will sit among the graduates. And there is no seat for your escort. There is no seat for your baby. There is no seat for anyone. It is your personal seat, which is going to be customized with your name on it. So when you get into that huge tent, just look around. There are signposts which will be indicating procurement, MBA, entrepreneurship, leadership, name it. There will be signposts. When you go to where that program is indicated, there will be your seat with your name on it. Please take that seat. Do not move it around. Say, I want to catch up with a friend, so let me carry it and go and sit with the others. That is how the arrangement is, and you're expected to be seated by 7 a.m. At 8:30 a.m., the Chancellor's procession will begin from the main building towards the ceremonial grounds, and it will reach there at 9, towards 9, and at 9 on the dot, we hope we shall start with the anthems. And if we do that, then we shall be able to run very well. Immediately after the anthems and the prayer, the speech of the Chancellor, the speech of the Vice Chancellor, we shall have a commencement speaker. We shall have some high-level person from the business world who has been identified to come and talk to you. That person will give a career guidance to all business students of COBAMS and MOOBS. It is on that note that you relaunch yourself. Your master's students, you're already there. You have already passed there, but we still need to give you some message from someone distinguished from the industry. And that is what will take place. Immediately the commencement speaker has completed, as is the tradition, the Vice Chancellor will ask the principals to present the names for graduation. I'm going to present your names in the following order. I will present your names after COBAMS. We are together. So the College of Business will first present PhDs, then stop, then I present the PhDs. Then my counterpart will come in and present. My counterpart will come in and present the master's students. Will come in and present the master's students. When he has finished the master's students, then I will come in and also present the master's students. After I have finished, he will come in and present the undergraduates. After he has finished the undergraduates, I will also come in and my colleagues will come in and present the undergraduates. That is how the ceremony will run. So do not be confused. You might be here. May the students who have completed the MBA, please be alert. You have to know it is either MOOBS or COBAMS. So it will be like that. For me, when the moment has come to present you, I will start with MBA. After MBA, which number is quite big, I will present marketing. After marketing, I will present international business. Then I will present hospitality and tourism. Then I will present science in banking and investment. Then I will present procurement. Then I will present accounting and finance. Then I will present human resource management. Then I will present economic policy. Then I will present leadership and governance. I will add on economics and governance and end with leadership. So that is the order in which your names will be presented. So listen to the order. The names will be shown on the screen as we are reading them, so that you and your master's students, it is undergraduates where the parents are so keen to make sure the name is there and it has been read well. And so, but for masters, as I said, it's a ceremony. You have come with your wife, you have come with your employer, possibly with your funder. They don't mind so long as your name is in the book. We don't expect at master's level people to be running around in Nkrumah trying to forge to be in the book. I don't think that happens. But for you, we trust that you will be disciplined. When I read your name, the gentleman, stand up and remove your cap. The gentleman, stand up and remove your cap. The lady, when I read your name, you stand up, but you don't remove your cap. After I have read a program, when I finish a program, the chancellor confers upon you the degree. Then you sit down. There you can clap, you can, just a little. You are master students, you have mastered. So, and a simple relation is a welcome. And then after that, you sit and allow me to read another program. We don't expect the noises. The noises, even today, we're trying to contain them among undergraduates. So after that, I present another program. I finish, they give the degree, you sit down. Please don't walk away. You are master's students, you are mature. And to leave the head of the family, you are like in your homes. Many of you do it. You bring the food on table, then you start slicing up for the children. Now, supposing you give the first child, eats very quickly, finishes, and walks away. You will say, hey, are you not respecting your colleagues? Please, mommy is still giving food to the others. So don't walk away. Just keep there. By 1 o'clock, we shall be done. We shall be done by 1. And remember, you are seated in front. So when you go away, the chancellor remains with empty seats. The chancellor remains with empty seats. So for the fact that you are in front, please maintain the dignity of sitting in front. And you are going to be just next to the red carpet of the PhDs. So you not be too far. And the cameras will be, watching around there. So don't go away. 1 o'clock or thereabouts, we shall be done. Once again, when I read your name, the gentleman, stand up, remove your cap. The lady, stand up, don't remove your cap until the chancellor has pronounced conferment of the degree, then you sit down. Regarding transcripts, your transcripts are ready according to the vice chancellor today. However, we know in practice, they usually work on undergraduates first to sort them, to sign, to do what, to calibrate them. They first, now your transcripts are ready in the system. Actually, that's why I wanted Harriet to give a word. The word she would have used is, I have graduated you on the system. That is what was occupying us throughout the last couple of months, making sure you have all been graduated on the system. To graduate you on the system means that all your particulars have been entered. That's why we were pushing you to submit your black copies. Some of you were stubborn. We had to call you. Some of you can attest that I called you in anger. You were vibrant and you have not submitted your books. So Harriet, this faculty registrar, graduated you on the system. And once they graduated you on the system, your transcript is ready, and now they'll be working on them. Those of you who can, you can go to Makere and get them, but we know later they will bring them to MOOBS and you pick them from MOOBS. But I would advise to quickly pick them, because when they bring them and they keep them with us, we feel uneasy. Transcript is like money, is like a passport. You are supposed to transport them in a bullion van. You don't merely handle transcripts and work with them, because if people will lead you and take them, they have taken a variable, a very big variable. So come when we mentioned we have them in Ugorobi, come and pick them. If you cannot come to Ugorobi, go to Makerere with your identities, you will get your transcript. I want to congratulate and thank my administrative staff. You people, you have dealt more with my administrative staff than myself. You have met COM on many proposal issues, David on IT, Chris has grilled all of you, Chris and David. They grilled all of you to prepare you for Viva. Very great young men who are doing a very big committed job. To have 515 graduates, they have done a lot, and you all had to go through them. Kase, as the one who handles masters, Viva related things, I'm sure all of you have given, every day stays me. This one has called me. This one has called me. And you people can call. My goodness. One of you would call me. Then I say, Kathy, please track for me this student. Is the reports back? That one has just called me. I said, now, why do you call the dean when you have just called the administrator? Why do you tire us? We do the same job. Harriet has handled your results. Some of you had issues with the results. I can celebrate with some of you who had the retakes and they were not updated. She's humble, but did a lot of work for you. And at times you rush her, she freezes and says, no, give me time. But finally, as graduates, I think you realize her work method and you now applaud why she needed time to make sure your results are all clear. Because there are people who have not graduated. We have a colleague who has not graduated. He was vivaed last week. The issue came from results. She discovered the person had a retake, and we started looking for the coursework, and the person was not. And we have revived Vivas for your information. We had Viva last week. We are going to have another one in the next couple of weeks every week. So those who missed are going to be Viva. They'll come to Makerere and get their transcript. You have dealt with Christine on timetables. You have dealt with my two Aishas who run around to make sure your papers, your what is taken around. And definitely all of you were handled by Betty, who will always handle your registration. My colleagues, Professor Sulait and Dr. Nkutu, have worked. Plus our cleaning team. You always find those humble people there. You pass them, you don't mention, but those are part of the people who have accounted for me to present 515 graduates. So I congratulate you. I thank you. I always tell many people after graduating from Bugorobi, they don't appear. But please, once in a while, call us and say, I completed, I'm there. We did our part to make sure that you are there. We are not begging to be invited for parties. We have a lot of, we don't have much time for parties, but we enjoy to see you as our graduates. So dear friends, that is how the ceremony will be organized. And finally, it will be on MUB's social media. It will be on MUB's social media. So those of you who cannot bring your relatives to Kampala, those of you want your workmates to enjoy as they're working, we shall share the link that morning and you will be able to access, they will be able to see you, they will be able to hear your voice, your name being read on MUB's social media. All MUB's social media will broadcast. What is important to announce for you, all of you submitted dissertations. All of you submitted your dissertations. One of you has been selected as his dissertation is the best amongst the one person. And that one person will be announced on Thursday, and he's going to get an award for the best dissertation. All of your dissertations were good, otherwise you wouldn't have accepted them, but one of you has emerged the best, and he will be announced on Thursday and officially given an award. Someone is asking about the certificates. The certificates come after. Usually Makerere starts processing the certificates possibly about 2 months after graduation. The interest is the transcript. The certificates come, I think after a month or 2. Go to Makerere, you pick it in person. Those are picked in person, plus a transport. As I said, those are like money, they are like passports. We are supposed to transport them in escorted vehicles. So dear friends, we have been proud to be part of you, part of your journey. I intend to invite, I must mention this to graduates, I intend to invite all those who have gone through Bugorobi. You people have gone through very bad, may call them poor or bad facilities. You have seen our internet, you have seen upper for middle block, lower block, you have seen our offices, even our carpet carpet is now getting aged. We have not had so much, ambience. The university has promised that next year we are going to have a capital development. A big block is going to put up in Bugorobi. But as graduates of that system, I would want to invite you possibly for a morning breakfast, sometime. I will see the school when it will enable me. If you get the message, please come and be a proud member of the community. I asked those of you, I mentioned especially to the MBA, I said I want some tents. I want to put reading tents behind there. So if you work in these corporates, and you have a tent you can give me today, don't promise me because after graduation you run away. tomorrow on Thursday, please promise me a tent, just a simple tent, so that those I have in Bugrovi during the rainy season, they can have where to read. You have seen that ground, that green ground. It has some patches with the cemented pieces. There used to be chairs. The chairs became old, but I'm begging now, as a dean, that I would wish those of you can sponsor tents and sitting chairs as part of your corporate social responsibility. As a person or as a corporate, please, on Thursday, just whisper to me. I will be around you there on Thursday. Those of you who want a selfie with me, that's the only day I appear in full military, in general's attire. There you get me in a general's attire. After that, you not get me in the general's attire. So please whisper me, give me a tent, promise me a tent, promise me some seats, branded with your organization, so that people who are reading around Bugrovi can appreciate. All right, I think I've talked a lot. I have a class in the next few minutes. If there are questions, comments, I would wish to hear about them. Professor Sone, please give a word to our master's graduates. Prof. Sone, happy you are with us here. He has supervised many of you. And by the way, some of you might be excited to start PhDs. When I was meeting all the PhDs of Makerere on Friday, several of them gave testimony that they started the ambition when they saw how the PhDs were treated on red carpet, walking to the dais, being given a particular dance. Someone said, many of them said that's where they started. So on Thursday, watch carefully how PhDs are awarded. You kneel down, the chancellor takes off his hat, puts it on you, they give you a customized dance. You might start being excited. After that, come and we talk and we shall guide you. Professor Sone?
Oops. Hello. Yeah.
Yes, Prof.
Hello.
Proceed. Yes, Prof.
Are you able to hear me?
We
Can
are
you hear
hearing
me?
you, though you are a bit behind, but we are hearing you.
Oh, thank you very much, Professor Bajire. Thank you very much. On behalf of my colleagues, the deans, our heartfelt appreciation goes to you, the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research, under your stewardship, for your tireless efforts in guiding and supporting our graduates throughout their academic journey. Your expertise and dedication have made a lasting impact to our dear students, and we thank you for your commitment to excellence. Of course, thumbs up to our dear principal and deputy principal for their support throughout our school-wide processes. To our graduates, our warmest congratulations to you. We are thrilled to celebrate this milestone achievement with you. Your dedication, perseverance, and hard work, as indicated by Professor Bajire, have paid off, and we couldn't be prouder. We thank you for choosing MOOBS as your academic home and for being part of our vibrant community. As you embark on this new chapter, we request you to be our great ambassadors, sharing your MOOBS experience and the knowledge you have gained through this country and the world. Your success is a testament to excellence of MOOBS, and we are honored to have you representing our institution. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. May your MOOBS experience continue to inspire and empower you to make a positive impact in your communities and beyond. Once again, congratulations to you. Over to you, Prof.
Thank you very much, Prof. Sone. Congratulations for supervising many of these. You have nurtured many of them. Thank you very much. Now let's have a few minutes of some questions, comments, and we shall be done. Let me start with Angela, and then we see if there are others with comments and questions. Angel, yes, come on.
Thank you, Prof. And thank you for all the efforts for our graduates. And also, I'm requesting for the procedure of downloading, because I actually don't remember how to get to my student portal. I don't know if I can get the procedure on how to do that so that I can download the things. Thank you.
Okay, I saw Chris had typed it in the chat. Chris? Chris, can you give a voice comment?
Thank you, Prof. I hope you hear me very well.
We do.
All right, now, dear graduates, the communication was very clear that to access the invitation cards, you go to the portal, Makerere portal, and it is myportal.mac.ac.ug. There, you will be asked to put your student number. We are talking about student number, not registration number, because some registration numbers are fading. So let's maintain the students' numbers. And here, don't use the student ID on your student, on your MOOC's ID, okay? We are interested in the student number that appears on your admission letters, okay? So that is what you use as the username, and then you use the same student number as the password, okay? That is first time login. It will prompt you, or it will take you to another screen where you'll be required to update your email and phone number, okay? So you put the email and phone numbers that you have access to. Then after updating, it will ask you for the student number again, okay? So type it there and submit. After submitting, to take you to the last page where you'll be asked the username again, then you will put the token, okay? So the token is what has been sent to your email and phone number, okay? Then after the token below, you'll be asked to put a password and confirm the password again, okay? So that is the last bit. After submitting that, it will take you to the very last page of logging in. So you put your username, still maintain the student number and the password that you have just created. Then once you log in, you will be successful. So on the top right corner, you will see a button to download, okay? So when you click download, it will ask you to type 2 names of your guests. After typing them, submit, and it will download immediately. So that is a very simple process. Let's use students' numbers and you will be there, okay? Thank you, Prof.
Chris, someone is begging your pardon on where you put the email or phone number.
We say that the first page, myportal.mac.s.ug, it will ask for a username. We said you're using your student number, and password, you're using the same student number, okay? That can only be obtained from your admission letter. Now, on the next step, or next page, that is where you're going to be asked to update your username, your email and phone number, okay? So after updating, you submit, and then it takes you to another page. You put your username, then the token that will, it will ask you for username, then the token that will have been sent to your email or phone, and then create a password. As simple as that.
All right, thank you, Chris. Please try. If you fail, all of you have Chris's number. He'll give you direct support. Once again, someone asking about the booklet. The books are being supplied or issued in Senate Building in Makerere University. You can go there even right now. You can come tomorrow anytime. You can get it on Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon. Just need your ID or your invitation card. And when you reach Senate Building, they will direct you where they are issuing them from. For avoidance of confusion, go to level 5. Level 5, you will see the ceremonies office, and there is a lady there who will guide you to where the booklets are being issued from, and you'll be able to get them. Let's go to Alineitwe, then we go to Nduhura. Brief members. I told you we shall take 1 hour, so we need to finish. Alineitwe.
Thank you, Professor. My inquiry is, when there are 2023 students when we are trying to clear, we are being told some of our issues have not been handled with mobs. They say the Makere administration has issues with mobs over the 2023 students. How can we be helped? So being told our classmates are not ready to respect that, I don't know.
Let's take a case by case basis, please. If you have any issue, if you go to Makerere and they say either your money was not transferred, or your account is not clear, or your personal file is missing, or is missing individual, please get in touch. If it's something financial, get in touch with Swaib, you know our office there. If it is something to do with your transcript, please raise to Harriet. It's not we, it is I. It is a case-by-case basis. There are some of those who have gone there and they were told, you are not on our list. And yet we filed the list. Then Makerere Directorate also at times sends us a form. They have a form where they send us indicating the document that is missing on your file. When you come, we check in our files and confirm to them that that was submitted. That's how I told you the faculty registrar, Harriet, has been doing what it takes to graduate on the system to ensure that all the particulars are there. Cassie has the particulars, Harriet has them, you will be supported. If you have any issue with your transcript or with your other documents, please, let's support you. As I said, they usually give attention to undergraduates first, and those of masters usually come after possibly some weeks. So we are within there, but we are doing what it takes. Coming from where Makerere has been, where people are taking years without transcripts, really to have them on graduation day or shortly after, we are moving in the right direction. All right, let's have Jimmy, and then I can see others are who? Jimmy, then Ayub. Then Jimmy, Ayub, Ndhura, we have answered that. Jimmy?
Hello, good evening, Professor. I have moved for 2 days now looking for the gown. Makerere is saying they don't have gowns. And they have told us to come back. Yes, and they have told us to come back tomorrow at noon. So I'm wondering if they tell us the same thing tomorrow, shall we borrow a gown? What shall somebody do?
No, the gowns will be there tomorrow at noon. You come as early as 11 if you can. Noon, I will be in Makerere. We shall walk together to the person who is issuing gowns. And if you paid for it, we shall account for your gown. Tomorrow,
okay,
I'll be in Makerere. And we shall handle it on ground.
Thank you,
and I'm
Professor.
going to take down your name. Just a minute. I'm taking down your name and immediately raising the person to say one of my students has not received the gown. This was Ayub who?
This was Jimmy Kahiri.
No, it was Jimmy. Jimmy?
Yes.
Jimmy
Kahiri.
These are the names that are going to give me hard time, but I'm practicing. I'm practicing all your names. Jimmy Kahirimbayo.
Kahirimbanyi.
Kahirimbanyi. I'm practicing.
Yes.
Tomorrow I have to spend. I'm spending the whole day practicing the names. What's your number, Kahirimbanyi? I'm going to contact them. What's your phone?
0788
788
546
546
025.
025. I'm going to give you feedback. I'm going to give you feedback. Ayub?
Okay.
Let's hear from Ayub. Ayub Kamisi. Let's go to Nicholas Damba.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Thank you so much, bro.
Okay. Ayub, proceed.
Yes. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for the wonderful presentation. I went to Makerere yesterday. I collected my book, except I had an issue that I do not have details on the database, but I'm grateful that Swaib helped me, and I'm quite sure that my database has been updated. I hope that I'll be able to pick my transcript. My second issue is if Chris could be able to help me, if a name was written on the invitation wrongly, can it be updated? Can it be corrected?
No, you don't need to. If you wrote names badly, don't need to change them. If you wrote one guest and now that guest says I'm not coming and you appoint another one, don't worry, don't change. It's okay. So long as there is a QR code on your card that will identify that you have brought two people. Don't worry, you may have written wrongly, you may change guests, you may cancel and put another one. Don't worry, it's okay. So long as the QR code will identify you as a student with two guests, it's okay. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Gerard Businge, what's your contact? I'm also putting you on the list of gowns because by now all gowns issues should have been sorted. Businge, type your give me your contact in the chat as we listen to Gerard Naro. Nicholas Damba first.
Yes, thank you so much, Prof. My question is on the transcripts. When are they ready to be picked from Makerere? Thank you so much for the briefing.
As I said, they usually start with undergraduates before they start sorting graduates. So let's give a week or two after graduation. And if they are ready much before that, they will bring the whole batch to MOOBS Annex. And when they come to MOOBS Annex, we shall give you an email indicating that your transcript is ready for picking. But if you want to get it faster, go to Makerere, let's say after next week, and push them and indicate that you need it, you have to submit for promotion, you'll be able to get it. They'll work on you. In the case of difficulty, please get in touch. All right? The next one was Naroda, Gerard. Then we go to Sarah. Sarah, I have to practice the other name. And then we shall be done in the next few minutes. I have a class in the next few minutes. Those who are going to graduate next year. So let's not delay them.
Thank you,
yes.
Prof.
Yes.
My question
Gerard?
is that if I have my daughter listed as a guest, will they be allowed?
Your daughter?
Yes.
Yes, so long as it is your guest, so long as there are two. Even that baby I'm seeing on your icon there. But that is a baby.
Yeah,
that
she's
one you
actually
can add on the two.
she's that one actually, but she's just much older now.
How old now? If she's someone who will
she's
take up a
14.
seat. 14, that one is a guest. But if it was a baby like I'm seeing her here, that one you would have brought her with someone carrying her.
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you. That was just my concern.
14 needs a chair, so register as your guest.
Okay, thank you so much.
Kiaidi Sarah Basaja Baka. Sarah, how shall I read that thing?
Okay, Pro. It's just that I use a different gadget, but it's Sura Robert on the line. I had an inquiry. When I logged into the MOOBSEP to print out my invitation, MOOBSEP database showed that I'm not registered. It showed not registered. But everything was there, everything was updated, the fees, everything was updated, but it was showing me not registered. So I don't know whether I will have an issue when processing my transcript or there's something I need to do.
You are going to have it. Can you come and see Betty quickly?
Betty?
Come and see our Betty and Harriet. They will sort you out because if you are not registered, did you register with Makerere?
Yes, I registered with Makerere in my first semester, in my first year.
Okay. Chris, could there be something IT related?
Prof, we need to know which portal he used.
Okay.
I used the MOOBSEP portal. Like I used the link or the way you were directing us how to get the invitations. That's what I used. But even I remember
those are all different.
Okay.
There is no MOOBSEP portal, there is no MOOBS portal. You need to confirm the exact one. Maybe you can get in the chat and share your details, or send an email. I'm going to share my email. Just send your concern. We shall respond to that.
Okay. Let me share my details in the chat.
All right. Let's have this is Ruth. The one asking about the graduation book. You can get it on Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon. It's okay.
Yes, Professor. Good evening, Professor.
Good evening. How are you?
Thank you so much for the briefing and the support that you've offered us to come this far. So, Professor, just a reminder, I don't know if it was an oversight. You didn't read Masters of Science in Entrepreneurship on the list of...
Are you there? Let me confirm. I have the list here. I have the list here. Master of Business Administration. Then I add on Master of Marketing. I add on Master of International Business, Master of Hospitality, then Master of Science in Banking, Master of Science in Procurement, Master of Science in Accounting, then Master of Human Resource, then Master of Economic Policy, then Master of Leadership, then Master of Energy Economics, and the Master of Entrepreneurship. Here you are. Babirie, Kitamirike, Nakauki, Nakibuka, Nakianzi, Simbe. You are there. All right. You are there. All right, members, I think we end there, unless there is something that is... Who is it? That
yes,
is who?
Thanks, Ruth. My hand was
Yes,
up.
Ruth. Yes.
Yes, please. Good evening, Professor. Good evening, everyone. I had two issues. I think one of them is also about the mark. When I logged onto the portal, it was showing not registered. But the issue about our task on the portal. Yes, I was on the portal.
Ruth,
but one of
Ruth, we are missing your connectivity. Eh? Proceed.
Is now better.
Better.
Okay, please. I was saying I had two issues. One is about the portal, which I'll see Luinda about. But the second one was that on the portal, my transcript has an error.
Come and raise
Hello?
that error to Harriet very urgently.
Okay, please.
All right. Yeah, come and bring that error to her attention. She will check whether it's name, whether it is Max, and she will handle it. She's technical in, that's her duty. She will do that.
Okay, please. Thank you very much.
All right. Someone asking about MBA project management. I don't present MBA in options. We present MBA. And we don't present Arua Ginger. No, it is one MBA that I will present in your respective options. Now, Sarah, the number is for what? This is for Kaidi, Sarah, Basaja. That was to do with the transcript. Chris is going to handle that. Dear students, dear graduates, once again, congratulations. I want to thank my team, my staff who have worked with you, my colleagues who supervised you. We remain your references. If you want any reference, any referee, we are at your disposal, both in personal and official capacity. Congratulations. We meet on Thursday morning at Makerere University, Freedom Square. All right. Whoever is the host, you can end the meeting. We are done. I'm starting another class now.